Is it morning right now? Wow, I mean, wow, we've been really late for this review? Yep, we are. And to be brutally honest, I don't care. Let's just get it over with. Well, okay, that was fast. We're not gonna do any skits, so we're not gonna do anything special for it? No, we're just gonna get right into it, because we got other stuff to do. No point, let's just work on it right now. Alright, here we go. So, anyways, yeah, judging by the light right now, it's like morning right now. This is pretty much, we're pretty much repeating ourselves with Superman last time, so, let's just get it over with. Here we go. What about thoughts on the other two Tron movies? First one's, fine, but I'm gonna be brutally honest with my controversial opinion. The effects kind of suck. Oh, how dare you make such a controversial opinion? Well, welcome to the internet. Good point. So, anyways, and then Tron Legacy is kind of better. Slightly better, because I like the style over there more. And that's more recognizable, to be honest. And to be honest, that ain't saying much, because I don't really understand the plot. So anyways, now we got the third one, which now it has the Morbius guy, Jared Leto. And we won't talk about Jared Leto itself, we're just going to talk about some other stuff, because if you know Jared Leto, look it up. So, anyways, let's just get it all the way. Here is our review of Tron Ares. Should we have the whole lighting thing be red? Not the whole thing, I'm gonna get annoying and probably hurt somebody's eyes. Good point. But this might be controversial for this one, but we gotta get it out of the way. Here's a story. So what story? The story is about some rich guy just decides he works on Tron, and then he tries to send them to the real world. We're only at 30 minutes. I know it's 29, but that's a little odd because it's supposed to start at 29 minutes and then go down to 28:59. It just goes to 29:59 and then goes. So it's 30 minutes. So anyway, they do this and they can only and they don't even mention that it's 30 minutes long. So and they made like Ares, John Leto, and then Anthus, who is spoiler the villain, and mostly some douchey villain. That stupid villain just tries to tell him that you gotta get the code, the permanence code, to actually try to make them live as long as they live. So and afterwards, they so we got two of them. Amy, I think that's her name, and then that annoying guy. The guy, I don't even know his name. I don't want to know it. And he's trying to work on it for her sister since she died of cancer. I think she died of cancer. I don't think they addressed it what it was, but it's judging by the photos that Jared Leto was looking at, and I can say that. I can say that. I think it's super same those kids. So anyways, then afterwards they trying to get out, they're trying to get the code, and it fails, and they send her to the real Tron world, the red and blue one. They were just weird. We went from blue and yellow to blue and orange to blue and red. What the heck's the next color gonna be? Blue and green? I don't know. Well, I think blue and magenta. That could work, but anyways, honestly, I don't know what to say. And then afterwards, they fly, they get out, and they try to escape, and then Anders takes over, and then tries to destroy the world by sending this, and now this is reminding me of the movie Pixels, except now they actually fight the ship, go after the ship this time, because afterward, they don't really bother with it, they just do its thing, and in Pixels, they do its thing, and it just lets all the characters do the work for it. So yeah, that's kind of like one of those like in Wednesday, but you know. So anyways, and afterwards they do other stuff, and then they fight again, and he gets permanent clothes from the spoiler original 1982 Tron, and we'll talk about that in visual effects, but everything else, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. So, what are my thoughts on the story? I honestly have no idea what the hell's going on, to be honest. I'm just rolling with it nonetheless. So I would just say it's kind of complicated, but mostly I don't even know. Tron is like one of those complicated. I don't really know the plot of the original Tron. I think it was like, Flynn makes game, the other guy takes it, and then they prove it by going to the Tron world, and then religious. And then second one is kind of the same thing, but mostly with two beverages. One CG, one not. So this one, I just don't know how fucking complicated can this shit be. So I really got nothing else to say, because to be brutally honest, the story is kind of complicated for me, a 20-year-old critic, for me to understand. So yeah, overall all I can say is that. So just that's all I can say. So overall, the The story is just complicated. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. Wow! I mean, wow! Well, we're keep this in mind. We're not watching this on IMAX, by the way, because there's not having none nearby. So here's the animation. I mean, visual effects. The visual effects. This is not an animated movie. We're not watching the show. We're not reviewing the show. We're reviewing the Harris. So, what are my thoughts on the visual effects? They look okay, to be honest. Yes. But to know, Tron's mostly well known for that style, with how it is from the original one. And to be really honest, the second one, I think that's the more of Tron style compared to the first one, to be honest. But that one just feels like Cyberpunk meets Tron in GTA 5. And GTA 5 has like a Tron mini game with the light cycles, which is probably like the most well-known thing next to those discs and those outfits. Which, funny enough, one of them has like, an Easter egg on when they were presenting the thing, which kind of goes haywire. One of the people in the crowd was actually wearing the original OG Tron outfit, and it kind of shows that how much I hate those outfits because they look stupid. And afterwards, to be honest, everything I just think about the okay thing. I think what I highlighted mostly was the action scenes. Mostly, the Tron world is just red. Nothing special. I mean, the last one was blue, but I think the first one got a better style, even though I don't like it. But then we also have like I don't know how to say this. The action scenes with the light cycles. That's pretty much the highlight of the whole movie. To be honest, next to the end with the giant ship and in pixel style. I really need to stop comparing that Hannah Solo movie to this Jared Leto movie, but it is what it is. So, and to be honest, mostly all of it is mostly just trying to paint one of these one by one. It just mostly try to fight them. They kind of go over, and they mostly see it as this. But I'm pretty sure everyone's highlight of the whole movie is pretty much Jared Leto getting to somehow randomly trying to transport it into the OG Tron 1982 Tron world. And there's literally nobody here except Jeff Bridges, Ian Flynn. Wait, that's the Sonic guy. Flynn. Not Sam Flynn, because he's animated. We'll talk about characters, but the original Jeff Bridges Flynn. And it's just him by himself. No one else besides Bit. That thing is just supposed to wow. Like, and then you see the original Tron, and you'll see this in the big screen. They kind of like slightly better, but I was watching the original on the TV, so I think that kind of wears it off. To be honest, of how I don't really much. Average okay with Tron, but I'm just not a fan of it very much. But whatever. So overall, all I could say is, I don't know. All I can say overall is the visual effects are okay. I think the highlight is mostly the ending where they see the whole thing, but to be honest, the light cycle run is mostly chasing is probably like the best thing about the visuals is when the 30 minutes go up. And to disintegrate while they're screaming in pain, in agony. And that's the highlight of how they die gruesomely without being gory as hell. Because they're like digital programs. So yeah, overall, visual effects are just okay, to be honest. Visuals alright. Okay, this one might be a little bit hard to do because I don't even know most of their names. Well, we're just gonna have to randomly name them. So alright, here's the characters. But maybe I just forgot about all the characters' names. Most scenes are all forgettable, to be honest, besides Cheryl Leto. But anyways, here it is. Let's start off with Ares himself, aka Jared Leto. I know why do we keep bringing Jared Leto off because it's Jared fucking Leto, the Morbius guy and the Joker guy, and that's all he's gonna be known for besides his controversial island, which you're gonna have to look that up yourself. So I think that's what it was. Cause I remember seeing that like years ago. And that was a long time ago. So you can look that. So overall, off topic aside, it's just Ares is just wooden as hell. Because he's a program, he really talks like that. But that's not really saying much, because he's really fully acting to like near the end when he finally gets the permanent sky. And mostly she's just, I am risen, I now can actually act. Rather than just be, oh there it is. Yeah, that's nice. I'll just do this. And I'm just staring blankly at the screen while breathtaking at the same time because I'm Jared Leto. But anyways, not really that. I kind of would have been cool to see like a villain Tron like this, but then again, I don't think people would like that. So here's what it is. So anyways, now we got I think her name is Amy, the girl that has the code. Somehow it's not with the other guy, which I don't know his name. Amy is just that girl's just there. She's just trying to keep the plot flowing, but it is what it is. But and then the other guy, fuck that other guy. He's just like annoying. He's like annoying. Like, ugh. I'm to be honest, he's annoying. I don't know his name and I don't want to care. So what about the other characters? Aiden is just like an old average villain, but at least it's like a Tron villain nonetheless. Or the other villain we had, the stupid douchebag, the CEO of that company that tries to send them to the real world. Which honestly, that could have been perfect, but we only get a little bit of it. So I mean, yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. But it is annoying. The mom's dead, but who cares? Yeah, she's just like, alright, I'm done with this, and then dead. Spoilers, but yeah, it's not really a memorable character. But and then those two, and then the guy that runs Encon, that was the name, yeah. And the guy that runs Encon, he's reminding me of that guy from Free Guy. The Free Guy that tries to do all this. I don't know. He just seems less really. Yeah, good point. So yeah. Yeah, this is pretty depressing, because overall, I don't know any of these characters. Most of them aren't even memorable besides Jared fucking Leto, because he's Jared fucking Leto. Oh yeah, if we're forgetting Jeff Bridges, he's just there. Yeah, because we need Jeff Bridges in the movie. He was in the last one. I don't even know if he's in the first Tron movie. I don't even recognize him in the movie. But in the second one I do, because I see him in Olympic Lebowski. But yeah, that's only knowing from. Yeah, so, anyways, they're all just forgettable. I just don't remember any of them. It's like, oh yeah, there's a sister, but she's there for, she's just dead. But that's all we know from the flashbacks we see from Jared Leto scrolling through the tweets. And yeah, so overall, they're just not that memorable, to be honest. I'm just like, I really forgot most of them, except for Jared fucking Leto, because Jared fucking Leto. That's why. You would freaking let go of the Jared Leto thing. It's getting annoying. Well, who the hell cares? It's Jared Leto, the Morbius guy. It's blow-up time, huh? The meme is so damn old now. Well, let's movie brought it back. I thought Animation did that. Well, that's the same thing. Overall, we're gonna move on now. This is annoying now. And now we're going to do the biggest thing, controversial thing of them all. We're gonna rank all 3 of Tron movies. This one will be on the dead last. The second will be the first one, because reasons. And the first one is Legacy, because I like that style more compared to the other two. So, plot-wise, they're non-existent. So anyways, overall, this is a controversial one. Tron Ares kind of is at mid at best, to be honest. I'm not a Tron guy. I don't really care about Tron, but I haven't wrote the ride at Disney World because I don't, because we're not getting that California, so Disney lenient, so we're never getting that. So all we have is one not Spare Farm, because that's like Goldstein never got to that ride, except it's not that fast, because that one's double. But anyways, we're getting off topic. So overall, the story is just complicated as hell for me to understand. The visual effects are okay, but I like the action scenes with the light cycle run, and yeah, but it's fine. But the characters, like, just really the only one I remember is Jared Leto and that chick, and Jeff Bridges, but that's Jeff Bridges. But who do you expect? This is my favorite controversial. So what are my recommendations? IMAX, nothing else. I think that kind of differs. I think our viewership of this movie is like dipped super low because of that. So yeah, so that's kind of I'm gonna have to apologize for this. So because mostly there's like the closest one with IMAX is like starting to like almost 30 to 40 minutes away. So that ain't worth doing it just to watch a mid movie, to be honest. So if anybody who's a fan of Tron, you'll watch it. You'll watch it, fine. If you don't like Jared Leto, then don't watch it at all. Because yeah, but then again, people saw the Flash, and how that turned out. So yeah, and then everything else. Yeah, if you're a fan of Tron, watch it. If you want to watch, if you don't really care, watch it on IMAX. I think you'll have a better experience compared to watching it on TV, because you will not like it. But, and then to be honest, Tron, if you don't like Jared Leto, just don't bother with it because it's Jared Leto. And it doesn't want anything with Jared Leto in it. Even if he wants an Oscar for it, he wants an Oscar and somehow redeems himself, people still don't like him. This is what he did. So, because that's gonna take a while and that's not gonna happen. So, what are your thoughts? And I just don't really care. Okay, so my rating for this is a 5 out of 10. I'm probably gonna watch Tron Legacy more, but because I kind of like that style more, which is why they use that for the Zoom one. Although it would have been funny if they used the OG Tron. No, it would just be just like straight. We need to play that. We need to go to arcade to play that game. Is there any way to think anybody still loves a Tron game nowadays? I don't know. So yeah, I got nothing else to say, so you wanna just go to the arcade and just play some Tron? Yeah, let's do that. Let's play Tron. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's do this. Let's play some Tron now. Let's just get our Donald? What do you want? Nothing. I'm just asking, like, we're just gonna go to the arcade and just play Tron. Wanna join or something? Alright, let me know what you're gonna do anyway, so anyway, I'm his president. Anyways, Mickey, let's just go. Let's just play Tron right now. Alright, let's go, Donald. Hello, I'm here to send you a message from Juan, and I want to tell you that you will accept Juan as your Lord and Savior, because if not, then she will evaporate you. And we're gonna do it to this guy if he doesn't review that one series that we wanted, so which will be out on Thursday. So if he doesn't do it, we will evaporate him in the next review. Bye bye.